What is up, my puffer people? It is I, Caden, your puffer pal, back with another video. Today, guys, well, you already know what this is if you had the title. It is Hyatt. It is week 5 against Thriller 96. My boy Thriller, he has his own YouTube channel. If I remember, I'll link it in the description down below. Check him out. He uploads a lot. He uploads a good amount of videos. They're good videos. Check him out. I mentioned last week I was not excited for this battle, mainly because I am very, very nervous about this battle. I do not like my matchup in this battle. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. Here, I'll get into the match, his team, and I'll explain the matchup. Okay, so his first mon is Arcanine. This mon's very iffy, whether or not he brings it. He could bring it, technically, because it's a good mon, but I do have a rain team. But the reason, this is weird because I'm America. The reason he might bring it is because he might think I'm not going to bring a rain team because he does have the Toxicroak. And he might be thinking, I don't want to let his Toxicroak get dry skin. So the Toxicroak is another huge threat because it just, with dry skin, it could get health back and just, like, set up on me. And, dude, Gunk Shot just does so much to my team. The Arcanine could definitely be a threat, I will say. If he brings it, I think he'll bring a bulkier set. If anything, this mon is scary because it could be physical, but the less run set, Nasty Plot, is a set. Will he run it? Highly doubtful, but we will see. His next mon, I hate this mon so much. Comfy. So, little story. I'm sure you guys probably know that. Joey Pokey. He is a god. No, I'm kidding. He drafted this in the WB. And in the WB, which is not a low-tier league, he has put in a lot of work with this mon. So, like, my point is, this mon is good in non-low tier, and this mon is insane in low tier. Like, if it sets up a few commons with priority draining kiss, we could have a problem on our hands. So I definitely want to try to avoid letting it set up. But we'll have to see. Next Pokemon, Swampert. I don't think he brings. I have Articuno, which freeze dry. I guess it beats by Sandslash, but it gets beat by Ludicolo. It probably gets beat by really honestly by Politoed. It gets beat by most of my team, honestly. Even Escavalier beats it. Like, it just doesn't have a good matchup. And the odds of him bringing it, or even Ambipom can beat it, because it gets Seed Bomb. So I highly doubt he ever brings it. Steelix, again, doubt he brings. Steelix, it's not a bad mon, but, like, I mean, the way he brings the reason he would bring it is because it walls my Ambipom if I run physical, which I am, because I almost ran special Ambipom, but it wasn't it. But yeah, basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically, because I have rain, I don't see him bringing this mon. Next mon, actually, a mon I'm very scared of, is Executor Alola. Now, this mon is slow, right? But if he can get it in on a mon where like, I can't touch him, more than likely he would try to get it in on, who even do I have on my draft? Because I'm not going to reveal my team yet. But, like, who would he be? Like, if he gets it in on, say, my Helioliths, because Cough Regis, Sandslash, like, there are a few mons. If he gets it in and clicks specs moves, it's just like, this mon could be a big threat. But, again, I don't know if he brings it just because a lot of my team gets ice coverage and Ambipom gets boosted ice thing. I almost actually brought Mr. Mom, fun fact, just because Mr. Mom's cool. I mean, I didn't get to my team, but whatever. I'm dumb. Okay, Thriller. Where's your team? No! So bad. Yo, imagine I wasn't recording. Lol. No, I'm recording. Dude, I actually can't find his team. Crazy. There it is. What was up to? Okay, you see, I fully expect him to bring just because it's a good wall. I honestly think it tanks hits on both sides really well, so I don't see a world where he doesn't bring that. Then he has Delmize, another mon that I think he'll definitely bring. Well, I don't think he'll definitely bring, but he'll probably bring. Even though it does get beat by Articuno most of the time, even though it does have Steelworker, it doesn't really want to take Hurricane. So Ice Beam's, I don't know. It has high attack, you know what I'm saying? It's a good mon, I don't know. Next is Persian Alola. This mon, I could see him bringing Fur Coat. Probably will bring just to take those physical hits pretty well. Besides that, Parting Shot, maybe Z Parting Shot, it gets Fake Out. You know, and he could run the Nasty Plot set with Technician. Who knows? And then the last one, Electrode, which I actually do think he'll bring because I have my ground type can't really take a Hidden Power Ice from this very well. But if he runs Life Orb, because it outspeeds my whole team, this mon could be a huge problem for our team. So let's get into what we built to try and counter his team. So first we have this Ludicolo set. So this Swift Swim, max HP, max special attack. I don't outspeed Electrode, but Electrode won't do too much to me unless it's like offensive specs or something. Because I am max HP and I have left. But anyway, I have Hidden Power Psychic to handle that Toxicroak. Hopefully catch him off guard, because I don't think he's going to expect that. Giga Drain is a good stab. It handles mons like Swampert, really. Hydro Pump as my main move. I'm going to click against basically everything. And then Ice Beam for the Delmize and Alolan Executor. Then we have my Politoed. I actually ran a fairly offensive Politoed with enough speed to outspeed a max speed Alolan Executor. In case he does bring it. Just in case. I figured, he might bring it. Might as well. Scald, Ice Beam, Psychic Haze. Basically, same coverage as that. Haze, stand-up mons like Comfey and Toxicroak. If they try, well, not mainly Comfey, because Toxicroak I'll just okay. To mainly cover Comfey if it tries to set up in front of me. Then you got Sandslash. This is a pretty basic set. I've run a very similar set on Sandslash every week, basically. With Earthquake, then I ran Toxic instead of, knockoff or anything. Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin. We're rocking the 236 HP, 252 defense. No, 232, 232, and 40 or something. I don't know. But basically, a little offense, but mostly physical wall. This is here because I needed it to take hits from mons like Arcanine mainly and Steelix in case he brings them, because I don't like him. Also, this prevents him from bringing Specs Electrode. Now this is a nice lefty set. This is my special wall, basically max, but I have a little bit of Spatak. Max HP with Haze, Roost, Ice Beam, Hurricane. Haze again for the Comfey. Hurricane and Ice Beam for Stab. This one hits his team pretty well. There's no mon that really resists both of these, and with Haze, nothing could set up on me. So this mon is decent. It has a good matchup. This mon is good in this matchup. Anyway, basically, max attack, 252 Jolly, Fake Out, Ice Punch, Return, Water Pulse. I have Water Pulse just in case it brings Steelix, so maybe the Steelix doesn't completely wall me. I originally had Seed Bomb, but I just really can't see him bringing Swampert. So I just click Fake Out and then Ice Punch and Return. Ice Punch for Eggy and Dhelmise. Return for basically everything else. Final mon is AVS Cavalier. This was hard because I was between a few. I was between. This is to basically stop Electrode, offensive Electrode. I originally had Mr. Mime, then I changed to Hitmonchan, then I finally decided on this. This has Joe Run knockoff Megahorn Ironhead. This mon actually eats heads from most of his team. It's also a good comfy counter, so that's pretty cool. I think I could take a +1 Life Orb in Power 5 from a comfy, so that's pretty heat. Which is max attack, pretty basic like EV spread. But this mon's really here to be to stop that Electrode. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let us get into the battle. Unfortunately, I forgot to pull up the replay. So here, you guys like all this? What do you guys want to look at while you wait? Oh shoot, I showed you guys the Led to Glazed. Will Glazed ever return? Dumb. Okay, rep. Yeah, this was from when I tried to do a Pokemon Snakewood. Great, okay. Sure, look at that, guys. While I find this dumb replay. May or may not have shown something. I shouldn't. Whatever, it's fine. Nobody cares. Wow. Okay, guys, wow. That was so cool. Okay. We are here for the battle. As you can see, I am shooketh. He actually, I didn't expect Swampert. Persian I was iffy about. The Dhelmise I was iffy about. I don't know. He brought a team I wasn't, like, fully expecting. But anyway, I decided to lead Politoed because it just has a really good matchup against his team. I could hit anything. He's a bit surprised to see no Cough and no Mr. Mime and Heliolisk. Honestly, I don't think Heliolisk toxic. He has a Toxicroak, so I had speed, but still. And you have a Dhelmise. You have a Dhelmise, which actually walls me completely. Cough? For what? Like, I don't understand. I guess to stop Toxicroak, but, like, I mean, I have other ways to stop it. And then, Mr. Mime I almost brought. But, like, again, even then, it doesn't have the best matchup ever. Anyway, I lead Politoed. As he leads Swampert. I decided to just click Scald because this will reveal what type of set he is. He should do a really good chunk to him. So I click Scald, and this does 30%, revealing he is definitely has special investment. Like, there's... I think he's max special defense, actually. So that's pretty big to find out. So now we know at least that he is a special wall, so we have to watch it. He toxics me. It's not the end of the world. This isn't here this week to be bulky. So I decided to just go Ludicolo, and I honestly can just click Giga Drain at this point as he goes into that. Now, this actually reveals he is an Assault Vest Dhelmise. I found out from that Giga Drain. I know, crazy, right? Because, okay, so now I decide to go Escavalier. So knowing he's Assault Vest, that's a problem because it stops some of my especially offensive mon, but it's fine. Fine. And also we got Up Rocks, which we do not like. But, which I didn't mention. So we want to get rid of those, basically. But at this point, I decided to go Escavalier because I know I'm max HP. There's not much he could be running that could do much to me. If he clicks Power Whip, he does 17%. So I'm like, okay. As he goes back into the Swampert, as I fire off and knock off, and am able to get rid of that. Rindo Berry, which was, he clicked Sludge, predicting me to go Escavalier. No. That, which I had no reason to, because he couldn't really touch me. The Rindo Berry was some tech for Ludicolo, but I actually don't know how important it was. I guess because it was max Spit F, but like even then, I feel like when you prep a mon so specific for one mon, you let yourself get taken out by it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he so at this point said sorry for taking so long for okay. Anyway, so well you see now. At this point, I'm thinking okay, so at this point, his best bet is probably to click Parting Shot. He might stay in. But my best bet is just to click Knockoff, see what he wants to do, because I don't know if he wants to lose his Persian right now, because if he loses his Persian, Ambipom is actually really good in this matchup. So he does get rid of my AV and click knockoff. At this point, I decide to actually fire off an Iron Head because I'm like, okay, there's no way you switch out because I'm sure you're for good. And I'm sure you want to save it so my Ambipom doesn't sweep me later because my Ambipom is a huge threat for your team. But no, he stays in, clicks Dark Pulse, so it's like actually Drill Run. And now I'm like, oh god, whatever. So I just click Drill Run again. He clicks Dark Pulse and he flinches me, of course. So, this is pretty big. We lose our Scavalier, means then we don't get to kill this, which means I have to send something else out in order to kill it. So I do end up sending in my Ambipom and clicking Fake Out, which I did the calcs, guaranteed kills it. Yeah. At this point, I'm like, okay, you could just go Electrode because Electrode outspeeds me. Electrode outspeeds me, and I can't really. I mean, I could do a lot. I just decide to stay in and click Return. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a crit, and we do get a crit. Also, it turned out he wasn't max speed. This was huge. Getting rid of Electrode, which was such a major threat to my team, was so big. And it just helps Ambipom to rack up more kills. Right now, Ambipom's our kill leader. He's doing very good right now, basically. And, crit sucks. I mean, the flinch sucked, so. And I don't know why he didn't run max speed, honestly. I feel like you should always speed creep Ambipom. You don't even have to run a plus speed nature to outspeed me. I don't know. But, yeah. That was like such a good turn. At this point, he goes comfy. I do die to a draining kiss. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go into my Polytoad, and I could just start firing off Scald as he decides to click Command. I'm like, oh my god, am I going to get slapped by Command Comfy? So I click Scald. 30% chance to burn. We do not burn. C-clicks Calm Mind. I decide to just click the haste so he can't get too boosted. And now I decide to fire off another Scald as he once again clicks Calm Mind. Just whatevs. I click Scald again. Still no burn. 30% chance. Whatevs. As I do decide to click the haste just to guarantee he can't be like, too max out. And he clicks Draining Kiss, and now I decide to go into my Ludicolo, which has the best bet to kill it. At this point, as he clicks Calm Mind on me, and I'm like, dude, stop setting up. But it does 41%, which is, because of my investment, is just enough to take, enough and kill him in return, which was perfect. At this point, he goes Toxic Croak, and I'm thinking, okay, if you're a physical attacker, right, and kill me right here, I go Sand Slash and just kill you, right? And even if, I could play around that Delmize, it's whatever. The problem is, if I switch out right here and you set up, it could be a problem. At this point, I figure I'm just going to click Hidden Power Psychic, because either I kill him, he kills me, whatever. But this is the way I get put in the best position possible. Because he actually clicks Nasty Plot, and we're able to OHKO that boy with a Hidden Power Psychic. And at this point, it's actually GG. Because this mon cannot 1v1 my 3 mons. Ice Beam does enough to get it in range of an Ice Beam from Articuno. And that is GG to Thriller. I didn't say GG just because I never like to say GG till the game's over. Unless I know it's over for me, then I'll say, but yeah. That was a good game to my boy Thriller. I think he played it well. I think I don't think I played perfectly. I think the crit was very big, but I also think the flinch was fairly big. Also, I clicked a decent amount of Scalds, I feel like. Let me see this. Okay. 1, 2. But I clicked 3 Scalds, which is technically almost about 30% times 30, 90, you know what I'm saying? Almost, it's So the odds were kind of, it's whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, I'm just saying 30% chance Scald Burn, percent chance Flinch for Dark Pulse. So is it 30%? Can I Dark Pulse? 20%. So actually less. Just saying. Anyway, I do think we played well. Shout out to Ambipom picking up 2 kills. Still, Ambipom just turned out to be a great pick. Articuno getting a little action. Definitely once again, Ludicolo proving why it is such a good low tier Pokemon. Like, it just is so. I love Ludicolo so much. Besides that, I think that's basically it. Next week, we are taking on Jed. Now, Jed has a very scary team. He is, of course, the runner of the league. I doubt Jed is watching up until now. But if you are Jed, I want you to know I'm going to kick your buttocks. No, I won't. I'll probably lose, honestly. But I doubt you heard that. But hey, if you did, good luck, my man. Can't wait till next week to battle you. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, my puffer people, stay puffed.